These are prototype butterfly trackers that I've been using since November. And these are DIY small slimes that I built myself. Both these trackers use a dongle for their wireless connection, but some people still want to use Wi-Fi. So I wanted to challenge the maximum range that I could get out of butterfly trackers, and by extension, any other slime tracker that uses a dongle for their connection. So in this example, I have these trackers running over a cellular internet connection with the tracker dongle plugged into my cell phone. And I went on a walk around my neighborhood just to see how far I could go. And it worked surprisingly well. So you can technically plug this dongle into your Quest and use its Wi-Fi connection. And this means you have range across your entire house. And you can also still plug in your power if you have a dongle with power pass-through. And also, if you have a USB hub on your Quest plugged into that adapter, you can also plug in multiple dongles for up to 20 trackers. And here's another example of me, plugging the dongle into my cell phone. And as you'll see, all the trackers will be transmitted over Wi-Fi to my computer. And yeah, the butterfly trackers are now on Wi-Fi. I've also been working on making them work with ESP32 hardware, so that can work as a signal repeater as well. So here's me plugging a dongle into an ESP32. And as you can see, the trackers start showing up. So you basically got three options at this point. You can use your Quest, your cell phone, or an ESP32 to extend the range of your butterfly trackers or your small slime trackers. And also for the ESP32, if you want to set up its Wi-Fi credentials, it's not that different from setting up a Wi-Fi based tracker, except you just enter it in for the ESP32, and all trackers plugged into or that are tied to the dongle and plugged into the ESP32 will show up in Slime servers. So it's a little more convenient. You only got to do the credentials once. Now I've got two ESP32s, and I decided to put them on the back of my Quest 3 with the SlimeVR S3 strap with a bunch of other stuff that's also attached to it. And yeah, it's a bit jank here. I'm sure at some point someone will figure out a better way to make the ESP32 setup a little less jank, but as you can see, I've got both sets of trackers here running on those ESP32s and talking to SlimeVR server. And of course, now it's time to put the VR headset on and do some quick testing. The ESP32 has quite a few hardware restrictions compared to using a cell phone or the Quest, but I tried my best to make it stable. But yeah, I'm not sure what other crazy projects I could do at this point, beyond maybe making slime trackers work with an Xbox 360 and game consoles. Wouldn't that be fun? Connect style movement, but working with your game consoles. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be funny if that became a thing? Yeah. Controlling a game console with slimes totally couldn't be me.